What is up, Doom Clan? It's Cozy here with another gameplay commentary for you guys over another sick gameplay. Today's gameplay is a solo triple DNA bomb with the ASM-1 on the map Solar. By my boy Omar, definitely go check him out. He's an amazing pub stomper, and definitely come check out my channel. They're both linked in the description, youtube.com/coziestcommentator. There's my channel link, but let's get started with today's commentary. Alright, so today I want to talk about being the sheep versus being the wolf. What does it mean to be the sheep? Or what does it mean to be the wolf? Well, a sheep is somebody who just follows society. You know, societal trends, they just follow it. You know, they don't really question the things that happen in day-to-day life. They don't, like, think for themselves, really. They just take what some other person thinks, just follow a long path. And for the most part, as long as you're following things that really stand for the right morals and aren't really, like, fucked up or anything, or just, like, ruining people's lives or anything, you know, it's pretty harmless. You know, a lot of the general public, I'd say 90% of people are just sheep who just follow the herd. Sheep just follow the herd. That's what they do in nature, and that's what they do in like the actual human race. And then to be a wolf is to be somebody that leads the pack, somebody that like takes the sheep and conforms them, you know, herds the sheep, somebody that really, you know, sets societal trends, somebody that sets the trends, whether it would be like a stupid rapper who's just talking out of his ass, or whether it be like an actual motivational speaker or like a poet or something, or somebody who basically creates their own path, doesn't let other people sway their path, and just, you know, has like a clear vision for what they want to do, and somebody that doesn't follow just because a lot of people like something, somebody that really thinks for themselves, just a leader who could stand up, raise their hand, and be like, I'm a leader, and this is what I think about a situation. See, for the most part, it's pretty harmless to be a sheep, but sometimes it could be really detrimental to the world. Hitler was a wolf. Honestly, Hitler was a terrible person, but he was a wolf. He was a leader. He stood for a cause. Everybody that followed suit with him were sheep that were just brainwashed. He was a good speaker. He thought for himself, believe it or not, and he led people to just basically genocide a lot of an entire race. See, wolves are really influential people. You know, the people you listen to, if you get really inspired by people that you follow suit with what they have to say, a lot of them are wolves. Some of them are just sheep in disguise. For the most part, the wolves lead the whole generation. You know, everybody, all the pioneers of new technology back in the day, all the pioneers of new concepts and new ideas nowadays, or even like 20-30 years ago, are all wolves. It takes a wolf to really change society, to really add something new to society. And, you know, it's pretty crazy to think, because, like, it's not something we can completely control. It's a lot of, like, our environmental factors, you know. Some people just, by nature, are just sheep, you know. They just follow what other people have to say. They don't really think for themselves. They just follow the path of life that people, like, set for them. They just do it instinctively, and it's almost impossible for them to think for themselves. Now, me, I like to consider myself a hybrid. I'm not hiding behind any disguise. I feel like I really used to be a sheep. I used to never think for myself. Even a year ago, I was a sheep. I would just follow what everyone was saying. A lot of my life, that's all I would do. If a lot of people were doing something, I would do it. I wouldn't question things. I would just do it. You know, in my head, I'd be questioning it, but I wouldn't have the balls. I wouldn't have the courage to really question it out loud. And that leads to a lot of passive-aggressive behavior. It leads to a lot of bad behavior. And it leads to just, I don't know, sort of like an incompleteness if you really are self-aware of it. See, me, I became self-aware of this issue. You know, somebody spoke to me about being the wolf or being the sheep. My good friend actually talked to me about it and told me how to set my own barriers, set my own limits, and just speak my mind and just stand for something regardless of if anyone else is standing for it. You know, I'm really happy that he did this for me. It really opened my eyes. It really expanded my mind knowing that I had some potential out there. I had some self-awareness out there that being a sheep is not what you want to do in your life. Honestly, if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If you're a sheep, you have so much potential. You just need to be influenced by an outside source. I know that not everyone's born with the natural fact to just create things out of the blue and to just instinctively do something, stand for something that they believe in, regardless of who the fuck is backing them on it. But you have to understand, in the whole grand scheme of life, in the whole culture of life, people that think for themselves, people that are creative and have that creative output and don't follow suit with this little path of life with the sheep, people who don't do that tend to be so much happier in their lives. They don't live the mundane life. They don't work their 9 to 5 just to make someone else's dream happen. Instead, they make their dream happen and have other sheep work for them. You need to be the wolf. I know it's such a hard concept. I can't just say, oh, just be the wolf, you know, go to the magical land of wolf and then just, you know, fucking go across a rainbow or something and pet a unicorn. It's a hard concept to grasp. Really hard to like turn it into like a solid product because you don't really see anything happening. The only thing thing you see up front is a separation of yourself and other people, and it sucks. It really sucks because I can't prove to you guys that it's going to be better in the long run. I want you to take my word for this. If you're watching this right now and you don't really feel fulfilled in your life, you feel like there's kind of like a void in your like soul, you have like a greater purpose, or if you just feel like you have your own ideas and you're too scared to output them because somebody's going to like tear you down for them, don't give a fuck about that. That shit doesn't matter anymore. That what matters in life is what you are happy by, not what makes other people happy. You don't have to go with the societal norms. You don't have to do what other people perceive as normal. As long as you perceive it as normal, that's all that freaking matters. As long as you perceive it as something that you want to do, it just doesn't matter what other people think. Just because other people think something doesn't instantly make them correct. I just want you guys, if you're watching this, to know that being the wolf is so much more fulfilling. Obviously, I'm not 100% there. I'm just on a journey there, trying to pass some wisdom on to you guys that I've heard from a few friends of mine. It's so much more fulfilling to just be the wolf. Don't be the sheep. Don't follow the herd. What's the point? You're going to follow the herd. What if they fall off a cliff? You're just going to jump off the cliff? You know, a lot of people in society do. A lot of people listen to this ignorant music or just follow these ignorant people that just are like, cocaine, cocaine, or something stupid like that. And it's stupid. You know, that was just a really stupid example. But people in society just blindly follow the other sheep in society because they think they're on the right path. Just because there's a lot of people following a certain path does not mean that it's correct. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed. This is just a little bit of wisdom I wanted to spread to you. Definitely go check out Omar's channel. He's a beast pub stomper. He's just a beautiful person. Definitely check out my channel, linked in the description as well. It's youtube.com/coziestcommentator. I'm on my way to 1,500 subs, and I would love your guys' help on that. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay cozy and be the wolf, not the sheep.